Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another buzzing walkabout here on Buzzing Pattaya, and today it's a lovely early morning. I'm down here on Beach Road. I'm going to spin the camera around in a minute, show you where we are. I thought, let's see what it's like waking up here in Pattaya. What goes on, what will we see, and I want to have a stroll down Beach Road really. Not really got any agenda on today's video. Literally, I just woke up, thought, you know what, let's head down to the beach. Let's have a wander around, let's see what goes on early doors. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. There's quite a lot of activity going on, as you're going to see, and I thought, well, why not? Let's just go and wing it, and I know whatever appears, we'll chat about and we'll see what's going on. So without further ado, let me spin the camera. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm going to put me straight. Look at these. They are originals. They are originals. They cost me 50 baht. Promise you, they're original. Right, so let's stick these on. Here we go. And what we'll do is, I'm actually down here by Mike Mall. Let me show you up here. There we go. So that's Mike Mall there. There's a Coco Fitness at the very top. And a nice little coffee shop here, Pasha's Coffee going there. And of course, the old BART bus is if on cue. If you're not sure how the BART bus works, just stick your hand out. Job's a good one. Okay. You know, these guys, I'll tell you what, I've got the utmost respect for these people. They walk around pushing these carts around all day long. We take that for granted. But they're pushing that around, walking miles and miles, day in, day out. I really do have a lot of respect for these. You know, people say Thai people are lazy. Nah, these guys are, they're hard working. And if you go up this way up here, right the way up the top there, that takes you all the way up to Walking Street. But we're not going to go there just yet. So look at this, guys. Now, those of you that are sat back home, I'm laughing because I know what I'm going to ask you is, how badly did you miss this? Look at that. Hey, look at that. That ain't too shabby, is it really? Let's be honest. And of course, right now we are in what is known as the lowest of the low season we've ever known. All the way down there, that's Nakluan, far distance. I'll go over there soon. But normally, if you've been out here before in the last 3 years, you'll see right out there in the distance, you can just about make out those people paragliding and parasailing. Do you know what? I never know which way around it is. Paragliding, parasailing. Anyway, the ones that are up there in those in the chutes, parachutes. That used to be rammed. You'd have like 50 to 100 people up there at any one given time in the morning. And then what they'd do is they'd come over here, just a bit further down there on the pavement, and they'd have all the photos out, and all the Chinese tourists would be there busily buying their photos for 250 baht, whatever it was they charged. But that was that. Unfortunately, what's it? 1, 2, 3. There's one over there. One in the far there. We've got 5 going on at the moment. 5 ain't much, is it? And still, you know, I don't know. I feel like I sound like an old record at times. But look at that. You know, the water side right there in the middle. What an eyesore. What an absolute eyesore. Really is such a shame that no one can make a decision and do something about it. Yeah, when you stand and look at that now, imagine that finished. Imagine that all done and dusted, stood there in all its glory. I mean, it's an incredible, incredible structure. But unfortunately, it just ain't happening. Shame, really. But from what I gather, or what I understand, is it's a bit of a stalemate between the developers and the city. The city is saying they need to do some changes, and the developers are arguing, saying, nope, that's what we agreed at the outset. So, I don't know. None of my business. But all I do know is that, unfortunately, as you can see out there, it doesn't look too good. Yeah, here we go, look, they're filling up the old speedboats. Ready to do their day's work, go off and do their thing, and then they're going to zip over to Koh Larn. If you want to get over to Koh Larn, jump on a speedboat. The best place to go up to is up in the far distance, go to Bali High Pier. Bali High Pier, you can go up there and you can get the ferry. The ferry will lead across there for 30 baht. Or you can get the speedboat. They do 10 in a boat, 300 baht a person. Or you can hire the boat on your own if you're going there with your family, you fancy splashing out. And you can hire the boat, and that works out at about 2,500. And again, you know, talking about hard work, look at these, look at this guy over here. Hang on, we'll just get around, just have a look at these. They do this every single day and every single evening. They have to set all this up. It's so much hard work, really is hard work. and they set all that up, ready for you to come and enjoy yourself. What I would say, guys, is be selective. These chairs here, truthfully, especially if you're fat like me, are bloody uncomfortable. I always look for these kind of chairs, these sunbeds. Look at these. Now these are much, much better. These are much better. These are the ones that you want to come down. Normally it's 100 baht for one day. So there you go, sitting busy putting out there. So one bed one day is normally 100 baht. I think, let me just check. P, I think tell I nung wan, Roy baht cho yeah, 100 baht guys, 100 baht. And they're great, you just lay back, fall asleep, job done. And of course over there, a place that needs no introduction, I mentioned it many, many times. Who's been in there? Who's been in the Tahitian Queen? And what was your experience like? Who's been in the Tahitian Queen? If you've been in there recently, what was it like? I haven't been in there for years, to be honest. So I can't really give you any true update on what it's like. But yeah, if you've been in there, guys, what was it like? Normally this time of the morning, you get a lot of power walkers. Don't seem to be that many today. Maybe they are. See, look, just on cue there, just on cue. Fair play to him, look. He's punching out here. Come on, son, give it some. Fair play. You know, I take the mickey. I don't mean in disrespect, I'm just having a laugh. But you know what I mean? That's the sort of thing I should do. I'm too lazy. Too lazy. And then, remember it's about the deck chairs? Look, there you go. And they're about 60 baht a day. I just can't squeeze my arse in. That's why I need to do some power walking. And over there, would you like an O-ring massage? What would you like me to massage today? Just give me O-ring a go. I mean, they must think of the names first, surely. Come on, surely. I can't imagine they just pop these names up out of the thin air. Yeah, let's call it the O-ring. I don't know. Anyway, fair play. And there you go. Look. That's another thing you'll be very careful of, guys. Yeah, motorbikes will come at you in all directions. I'll tell you what, do you know what, right? I'll tell you what, this has dawned on me now. There's been a massive change here. It never used to be all these kind of sunbeds. It used to be more the deck chairs, but the more I look around there, look. They've got them over here. See with the green matches? Interesting. Normally, you don't get these. You've got to look far. Same with Jomtien Beach, you've got to look far away to find them. Over there, you've got the Havali Indian restaurant, never been in there. Kahana Queen. And the Hops. Hops is very popular. If you like there, go in there, Hops Brewery. Very, very popular. I asked to do a review, but they bid me off. Said, no, not interested. I said, okay, no worries. But from people that I've spoken to, people that have been in there, they said it's very, very good. But like I say, in all honesty, they bin me off, so I don't actually know. I set off a hornet's nest the other day. One of my videos, I mentioned about McDonald's. And the backlash that gave. Whew, you shouldn't be eating that rubbish. And all people were coming out with all kinds of stuff. I was actually quite amazed. I was like, wow. I'm not really a McDonald's person myself, although I'm fat. I don't really eat that kind of stuff. I like my Thai food. But you've got to be very careful again. See, with Thai food, it's packed full of sugar. And what's that thing they call it? MSG? Is it MSG? No, that's a rock band, isn't it? MSG, Michael Schenker Group. What is it? MSG? No. What is it? What's that white stuff they stick in? He's punching out some moves there. Look, go on, son. I don't know whether he's dancing or actually exercising. Oh, I'm in a stupid mood today. It's nice sometimes. I just get up and I think to myself, do you know what? Let's just go out and have a wander around and to hell with it. Whatever you see, you see. Whatever you don't, you don't. You know, when you come out here, do you do the same, guys? Do sometimes you walk, wake up in the morning, just go for a completely random walk. It's funny what you see. And when you're walking along here, oh hello, he's doing some backward moves now. Look, he's doing a bit of Michael Jackson. Go on, son, give it some. He's practicing for insomnia later. But be careful, guys. When you walk down these streets, look up there. See the coconuts? It's not unheard of, although it's quite unlikely, and it doesn't happen very often, but it's not unheard of to have one of these bad boys land right in front of you, or if in the worst case scenario, on your head. And trust me, that ain't gonna be good. So as he's setting up. There, see, I'm gonna stop now because I want to show you something. Now, if my mum was walking with me now, I'd get a clip round the ear. Do you know why? She'd say to me, for goodness sake, son, pick your feet up. And he's dragging his feet along the floor there. Oh, it used to drive my mum nuts. If I used to just like, you know when you drag your feet along the floor and you're going like, oh, I'd get a clip round the ear. Pick your bloody feet up, son. Yes, mother. So yeah, that one's for you there, mum. That one's for you. But I'm not going to tell him to pick his feet up. You remember when you were young? Here's a question for you while we're walking around. When you were young, what was the one thing that, oh, he's doing a bit of surfing now. What's going on today? Some weird busting out shape moves. Yeah, remember when you were young, what was the one thing that your mum used to nail you for all the time? Was it like, yeah, go and tidy your bedroom and you used to stuff all your clothes and everything under the bed? And mum would walk up and she'd pick up the blankets and she'd be like, nope, try again. And you think, oh, god damn. Was it like putting your knife and fork correctly on the plate when you finished your food? Now, what kind of routine did your mum go through that you had to adhere to that used to drive you nuts? Well, I had a few. My mum was strict, but then you see, back in the day, mums were strict. Do you know what I mean? It was a done thing. But my mum was quite strict. I used to have to put my knife and fork the correct way. Obviously, you keep your bedroom clean. And couldn't scuff my feet. Oh, all kinds of weird and wonderful things my mother drilled into me when I was younger. Nowadays, God, do you know, imagine if you said to your kid, you're going to do this, they say, I'm not doing that, I'll sue you. You're being caught soon. Crazy, isn't it, how the world's changed? Mental. And it's a bit like out here, you know, things are changing here. I see the changes every day. But it is what it is. Where are we going to walk? I want to go over there. That's a tidy little thing. 7-Eleven now, wow. Wow. We'll have a walk back up there in a bit. We'll keep going for a bit and then we'll do we'll jump across the other side of the road. I don't want to walk too, see, if I walk that way, if I go back, I'll be facing into the sun. And I don't really want to do it, but let's have a quick another look on the beach here. See, look, lovely. That's so much more comfortable than those deck chairs. There you are. How long, guys, before you get to enjoy this? When's your wheels up date? There was a boat out there a couple of months back now that sank. I don't think anyone was injured, which is lucky, but yeah, I believe the boat sank. So there you go, when's your wheels up date? And you see up in the distance, you see that big red and white spire? That's the radio station. You can actually go up there, there's a lovely little coffee shop up there. You can sit up there, have a cup of coffee, and you can look all the way across the bay there, all the way across there. It's beautiful. Very easy to get to, and if you go up there, come back out of it, and go directly opposite when you get down the bottom of the hill, up the other hill in front of you, and you'll go to the big Buddha statue. Well worth a visit, guys, well worth a visit. I speak to some guys, and I think, man, you're wasting your life. You know, they come here, they go out on the lash, get home at like 4 in the morning, sleep until, say, 3 in the afternoon, have some food, and then they repeat. There's so much to this city, it's incredible. Well worth exploring. I cover quite a bit. I do my 90 minutes from Pattaya series. Right now it's a bit difficult, to be honest with you, simply because, obviously, as you know, the buzzing lounge is open now in Soi Chai Poon, Soi Pothole as we call it. I can't thank people enough. The support has been phenomenal. Way exceeded our expectations by a country mile, literally by a country mile. And yeah, so of course, because I'm doing that, I've not really got as much time right now as I want, but that will change in the very near future and I will get myself back out. There you are, how's that for a development? Sansari, ready to move in condominium, the Edge Central Pattaya. I wonder what they're going to build right there. Are there any designs? Not really. See, this is something else you've got to watch out. They just ride up and down this pathway. And you've got to be very careful, guys. They will just T-bone you. There we are. That's the design concept over there. Can you see that edge? It does look impressive. Is that another step towards bringing in different clientele, different tourists? I don't know. Not sure I'd want to live right on the very front here. Not for the fact that the views would be stunning, but just because of all the noise factor in it. Don't think I'd want to do that. Okay, so what should we do? What we got left? I'll wander around for another 5 minutes. Let's cross the road. Yeah, we'll cross the road, and then what we'll do is we'll head. Oh, there's a bus coming there. I don't want to get hit by the bus. Let's go up here. Ooh, she just touched my leg. What's that about? Bless her. That's another thing that you've got to be prepared for. The girls are not shy. Literally, she just walked past me and grabbed my leg. All right, so we're here. Let's have a wander up. This is Soi 13.3. If you want to hire a motorbike, there you go. You know my thoughts on it. No point me sounding like an old woman, keep going over it. Just be very, very careful, guys, please. Very, very careful. There's a lot of nice restaurants up here. You got Lewinsky's. Lewinsky's has been around a long time. And you know, you see all these different restaurants. Loads of different food available. Chili chicken. Oh. God damn you, gout. That stops me eating all the chicken I'd love to eat. But along here, there's a lot of different places. Like I say, Lewinsky's been there a long time with the Sugar Shack. Been around a long, long time in there. Let me show you some prices. There you go. There were different salmon steaks and everything. Spaghetti, seafood, chicken cordon bleu. But yeah, good reputation. Very well known. And the place that, actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just pop our head around here. Let's see what's going on here. Now, you may or may not remember the penthouse. Now, the penthouse has been bought. From what I'm told, it's been purchased by an Indian investor. And he's busy redoing it. In fact, my Lord, look up there. See all up there? The old bamboo scaffolding. All you scaffolders back in the UK would be having a heart attack looking at that. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm told he's going to try and go back to its old values. If you know what I'm on about, you know what I'm on about. But I don't honestly know. But clearly you can see there, look, there's work going on. There's also talks, and you know what the trouble is with this place, it's rumour control here, but there's also talks that they're going to struggle with the licence. I don't know how true that is. I genuinely have no idea, just rumours that are flying around, you know what it's like. But that is what used to be the old penthouse. And back in the day, that used to be a themed hotel. You'd go in there and all kinds of imaginative things would happen. And here we go, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Right, I won't spoil it. I'm not going to tell you. But who remembers the name of this area here? Who remembers there was two names? Who remembers them? And I'll give you a clue. The concept was that when you went in, there was a stage, and they had a line through the middle of the stage. And well, he's flipping, he's balancing on one hand, drilling in his flip-flops. Wow.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? Sawadee Krab. Have on. Right. There's another one, look. And of course, if you do come out, I'll tell you what, if you want to speak to someone that's forgotten more than most of us know, go in there. Go in the classroom and go and see Peter. He's a really lovely guy. He's forgotten so much about this. He's been here donkey's years. He's been in the bar industry here donkey's years. And he's a good friend, someone I've known for many years. Been around here, he's got a beautiful house. Oh. But go and see him. Go and see him. Right, here we go, the old door now. You stay there, you sit down there, boy. Nang long. You come running at me. I ain't got me go faster trainers on. I ain't having none of that. All right. Whew. Okay, I think, right, I don't want to walk into the sun, so let me find a bit of shade and we'll wrap today's video up. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. So I say just a random walk around, really. I like doing these. People come into the lounge and say, Trevor, I love your walkabouts, man. We just randomly go around. So, yeah, hopefully that's ticked your box for today. Right, let me find some shade and we'll finish off. Here we are. Cool. All right, so there we are. I need to get back before it gets too hot. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what we did. Like I say, just a random off-the-cuff walkabout. So more of these to come. And once I get a bit more time, I'll carry on with the 90 minutes out of Pattaya series for you and bring you lots more to the channel. All right, so thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a video. Have a look on Discord. There's over 11,000 members on there now, so please jump on there, have a look. It's free. Totally free of charge. There's lots and lots of information on there. Plenty of people who are experienced more than me that can help you with any questions that you may or may not have. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. If you look on the menu on the left-hand side, there's a link on the bottom that takes you to our members area and shows you there what I can't show you on here. All right, thank you very much indeed, guys, and wherever you are in the world, stay safe.